so sorry. Should I be looking
just
into
look
the
at
camera?
me, just look at me. Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq, coming to you live from Exchange in Miami. Joining me for this segment, we have Lara Crigger, Editor-in-Chief of VettaFi. She's here to discuss 3 ways financial advisors and asset managers can use AI in 2024, and one reason why they necessarily shouldn't. It is great to have you with us, Lara. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's cover the 3 reasons why. Let's talk about research first. What are ways that they can leverage AI to improve their research process?
So one great way that we're seeing financial advisors using AI in their research process is to distill enormous documents down to salient points using some AI tools that allow you to just input a PDF or some sort of other file like that, and it'll spit out a couple of bullet points from what the important takeaways from the document are. Can make going through those 300-page SEC filings a breeze. You can do it in minutes.
I would imagine it's also helpful when you're taking client notes, you're trying to concentrate on the conversation as well as taking notes. I'm sure there's a use case for that there.
It absolutely is. There's some really powerful transcription services out there now that will, you can just set them to run as you start your client meeting, and the tape will be running and it will take real-time capture of whatever you're talking about, and you can take these transcripts and you can index them, you can tag them for certain keywords. It really makes archiving those notes so much easier and so much easier to go through after the fact.
And what about plagiarism? Are they using it to check for plagiarism? I mean, they're putting out a lot of marketing material now.
It's so true, it's so true. And you wouldn't think that artificial intelligence, we hear so much about how AI is prone to plagiarism and ChatGPT is prone to plagiarism, but you can actually use AI services like the kind that you find from Grammarly to check for mistakes and errors and also plagiarism.
Yeah. What is one reason why they should not, or where's the area where they shouldn't be using AI?
Well, I did sort of just hint at it, which is in content creation, right? We're just not there where ChatGPT could potentially write a client letter for you. I mean, it could, technically it could, but you run into the same issue of plagiarism. And then there's also the issue of where the technology isn't to the point yet where if it doesn't know the answer, it'll just say, I don't know. It actually tries to make it up. So you might be to the point where you've got some made up data in your client letter. You don't want that.
Will it take away personalization within the financial advisory space? I'm sure there are some communications. Last time we spoke, you mentioned your daughter was pregnant. Are you a grandfather or grandmother yet? Are they still including personalization like that within their letters? Will it replace that completely?
I don't think it's going to replace it. What I think it's going to do is make it easier, actually. If it's implemented in the right way, where you're automating the stuff that is the routine and everything, it leaves more room for you to focus on the personalization and to get those details in there that really help you make that human connection with your clients.
All right, Lara, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me from Exchange. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.